fighting for those who fought for us. That was the sentiment around council chambers last night in response to a request from the Legion. It's calling for the federal government to reopen the local Veterans Affairs office, and it seems the timing could not be better.
The Royal Canadian Legion is all veterans in this city and region have left by way of support after the federal government pulled the plug on the Veterans Affairs office 3 years ago.
We only actually had 16 veterans files that were being operated essentially through that office.
But with a new council, the Legion thought it was time to seek support for a renewed call to have that office reopened.
I suggested that we connect with the North Central Local Government Association and get them on board. And I think that you're always better in numbers. Your strength is certainly better in numbers, and that's what I was looking at in involving that organization.
Mayor Lynn Hall says he was pleasantly surprised at the passion displayed by council over the issue.
The federal government spends billions in foreign aid, and all they're going to save by closing down 9 Veteran Affairs offices is something like $4 million. I mean, we owe it to the vets and their families to keep these offices open.
The Legion says there are more than 40 vets in Prince George alone and about 1,000 throughout the north. Officials with the Legion say they have tried to take on some of the duties in-house, but funding a position is not doable.
It isn't the responsibility of the Legion members to provide the services, it's the responsibility of Veteran Affairs. So they have a new minister in place. I don't know if that's going to change things, but like I said last night, I think the fact that there's a federal election coming, I think that's sort of lit a fire under the federal government to do something.
The Federal Veterans Affairs Ministry has been under fire in recent months over its treatment of vets and their families, something the Legion calls negligent. In fact, Minister Julianne Fantino was demoted, and the timing of this campaign may be perfect.
I'm not familiar with the new minister that the Prime Minister appointed, but it may well be. There's been a lot of negativity around that particular ministry, given some of the comments that have been made over the past 18 months. And I think this may be the time.
All on council felt the need to hold the federal government's feet to the fire over its treatment of veterans, and they were willing to stand up for those who stood up for us all those years ago. Cheryl Jan, CKPG News.